Hey guys, it's Brooke with the Junk Parlor. Welcome to my channel. We're going thrifting for vintage today. Let's go. This Salvation Army always has furniture. This piece is sold, but I thought it was in great condition for a patio or a deck. And then we just bought Cash a new mirror for his wall, just a little cheapy, and here I could have picked one up. This planter has a super cute shape. Definitely looks like concrete, although it is plastic. I don't know about your kids, but my kids loved playing dress up year round when they were growing up, and a thrift store is a great place to pick up lots of costumes and different pieces that they can use. I debated this enamel tub for a long time. It's great for plants. You can roll up towels and put it by your bathtub. Looks great hanging on the wall, but great price, and I still left it. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. Rackets are always fun to hang in kids' rooms or in your game room. And you know me in green, this comforter set, mine's a duvet cover. I already have this in gray, but I loved this green color. This has been here a couple weeks now, and I don't know why, but I just really like it. I mean, it's a good price. There are quite a few buggies at Collectamania right now. This one is just beautiful. I love the color and the pattern. It's in great shape. When I was in Centerville, I would stick ferns in these. I love the handle details. You could put this in a bedroom with some extra blankets and pillows rolled up in it. I don't know, it's just calling my name. I love this one that looks like wood grain. I love the plaid pattern on this cover, and it actually does come with the racket. The rackets just got separated from it. So I'm on the hunt for some cubbies like this, but I want mine to be stacked vertically to go into my coat closet. I'm kicking myself for not getting some off of Facebook Marketplace. So here's that coat closet that we do not use as a coat closet, and I want to do something like this that I've done a little etch on the side with. Have cubbies going up one side and then still room for coats on the other and the vacuum. This booth is always just full of random furniture and stuff, but I did notice some little cubby drawers in the bottom of this hutch, and I'm assuming they could come out separately. Maybe someone would want to sell them by themselves, but I do think that they are newer just looking at the drawer construction. I want to do something in our master bedroom closet, and so I've been debating getting some cabinets at Restore and just collecting them over time and then installing them, trimming them out, painting them to look like a high-end closet system. But I haven't pulled the trigger yet. I also looked pretty closely at these carpet squares because I thought they might be a good solution for the bar stools at my kitchen island. Since recording this, however, I did come up with a solution, but I think these would have been nice there too. Hey guys, so this week on my thrifting haul, I kind of got stuff more for myself to keep and try out. I'm standing, or I have the phone on the kitchen island, and I got a basket, which if you've watched my thrift hauls, you've seen. I wanted to keep it. I really thought I would put it on the coffee table that we will eventually get, but it's pretty big, so I think I like it better on the island. And then this morning I sanded, and I had already stripped last week some wooden bowls that had some patina on them. Let me go grab them. Earlier in the week I had stripped them, and then they still had like some remnants, and it still has remnants, but I hit it with the sander. Now, I have no idea why this spot is so dark, because you know that the stripper set really well in the bottom of the bowl. I mean, it would have like all ran down there. I'm not really sure. The only thing I can think of is there's some kind of fat or wax or something in there that made it not strip. Actually, I'm smelling something. Something smells good. So then I just I do things in batch work. So I stripped a lot of different things. A lot of those things are gonna be in my monthly live sale on Facebook. Then I laid them in the garage until I got motivated to hit them with the sander. It didn't come out perfectly, but that's okay. I like the look. I'm going to stack it with a bunch of other bowls anyway. Here is an even bigger one that I did. Again, I'm really liking the raw wood look. This one didn't come out perfectly either. That's okay. The one I was disappointed in, I think I got this like maybe a couple hauls ago. This soaked in stripper for at least 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. It did nothing, like nothing to it. Now on the outside, you can see here where it's got down to raw wood. So the stripper did that on the outside. That's it. It's muted like this and looks dirty just because that's where I hit it with the sander. And then now it looks like that. Like maybe if I oiled it, but I cleaned it. I mean, it's not dusty. It's not dusty to the touch. Man, I got a hot breath. That will like totally get cloudy again. So tell me down in the comments, what the heck is this thing treated with? This to me is like not natural wood. I mean, it is, but what the heck did they seal it with? I don't know if I shared this on social. I don't think I shared it here on YouTube. I had a blue bowl that was a little bit smaller than this, and I literally let stripper stay on it for like 48 hours, probably like 48 hours, probably like 4 to 8 days. And then I cleaned it and I sanded it, and literally the only part that is no longer navy is the little very, very bottom part and some of the edge on the rim. That's it. And I feel like this bowl and that bowl must be treated somehow in the same way, because stripper didn't even think about touching that. Beyond me. So for right now, it's getting stacked in with some other bowls and you can't even see it. So right now, here's what I've decorated this bench on in our bedroom. We've never had a bench in the bedroom before. This is something new when I got the hardwood floors, but we're just gonna put that crappy didn't strip bowl in there nested with the other bowls. I stripped those bowls and then I kind of switched bowls that I had around because These are blonder. I put those in the living room. These are the light 2 bowls that I stripped, and I just went ahead and swapped them out with some bowls that I had here. This little one, I'd already stripped it. I actually used the oven cleaner method on that one, and I'm really just using it as a riser for this one that has like faux moss in it. And I still need to put something here in my cloche. I had books and a bird's nest in it before, and I want to switch it out. I just haven't come up with anything yet. And then the ones that I had in the living room, I moved the 2 biggest ones, which are probably my best bowls, in here to the basket just to see what they were gonna look like. But Gary at Thrifty Flea hooked me up today. And by hooked me up, I don't mean he gave me a deal, but I mean he like just happened to have things that I was kind of thinking in my head might work in this basket. I've been thinking maybe doing something flat, kind of like a riser, and doing some ironstone pitchers. I've been thinking doing stacked wooden bowls. I even thought mixing in like a white ironstone wash basin with some wooden bowls. I thought getting a vase with a smaller top so I could put some twigs in it, or like a stoneware jug, which I'm not really a fan of the jugs. I don't know why. I like the Crocs. I like the ones that kind of look like a butter churn, kind of tapered more at the top, but I don't really like the jugs. But I thought the jug would be good for putting twigs in. But I could also just use a flower frog to help out get my twigs where I wanted. So anyway, I've really gone natural in my decor, but actually after the hardwood floors got installed and I did the built-ins again, I did incorporate a lot of green. I also brought up some green bread boxes and picnic baskets that I have listed on the website, stacked them here so I can enjoy them until they sell. And then my MJB and little teapots that you've probably seen, they are back here on the counter, but otherwise everything is pretty white. I almost feel like I need some more green metal things on here, or I need to find a new home for my coffee tins. But I mean, coffee tins where we drink coffee seems like it makes sense. I've also talked about how I want some kind of small cabinet shelf shoe rack right here. Those damn light switches. So I don't know. I'm kind of in limbo in my kitchen area. I feel like I got my living room how I want it until I want to rearrange again, or until something big sells. And then the kitchen, I'm still like, because everything in here is brown. This McCoy planter, I really didn't think it was McCoy because, well, one, the like glazed part has come off here a little bit at the bottom, but 2, do you see how the McCoy is? It's very straight, and I don't know, it's just very straight. It's different than like flower pots that I get. And so I know they make reproductions. I know that probably the font kind of determines the age. So maybe this is an older one. So I did do a Google image search just to confirm that it was McCoy, which if I'm keeping it for myself, it really doesn't matter. I do not care about the name. It's kind of like shoes and jeans. Just give me something that fits and looks good on my body and I'm happy. But I thought this might look good in the basket. And if not, I could put it somewhere else. And if not, I can always sell it. Oh, that's suction to my chair. This Yellowware bowl is ginormous. I mean, let's look at this here. Look at that. That's so big. I mean, I always measure this as being like 12 inches. So it is definitely a 12-inch diameter bowl. I'm guessing more. There are some like hairline cracks on the outside. Like here's one maybe. But it doesn't, there's nothing on the inside. So the crack doesn't go through. It could just be the glazing. And I don't know, but this is like disgusting. It's tacky, sticky. It doesn't smell per se, but it is gross and needs cleaned. Not at Thrifty Flea. This was my big old find at Collectamania today, was 50 cents. And I just like it. It's black, really nothing special. It just called my name. And I got for $20 this Hawkeye refrigerator picnic basket. Now, the coloring on it is amazing, or the pattern, the weave is great. I have actually had one of these back when I had my shop in Centerville. It is an Iowa company. This one has like the felt or whatever still around the edge, but the inside of it is metal, hence why it probably has some weight to it. Let me unwrap the things that I had Gary put inside before I show you the inside of it. So we have this big old paper for one little lid, which is good because then I use pretty much 90% of my packaging is reused stuff. So someone will get that in their package when it gets shipped. So $4 on this little stoneware pot. I just thought it was cute. Again, you know I love natural items. There is some kind of, I don't know, it kind of looks like a key stamp on the bottom. And then I feel like somebody wrote, like put pencil lead or something on it. A-U-R-O-R for sure. Aurora, I don't know. Hot grout, I don't know what it says. It doesn't matter. It's cute. Then this was stuck in a vase that I bought. Gary said some girl had a bunch of them, like big long things, and he just cut them all up, which, ooh, you know what? That means Gary's got a metal cutter, and it's good to know somebody who has a metal cutter. So I'm probably gonna spread out this leaf. I'm guessing it was like this, and he just cut it off. But that's okay. I mean, I think these are kind of fun for fall. You could stick them in a crock or stick them in a dough bowl or something, mix it with something green and maybe softer texture. Not green, like tan and softer texture. So that was just kind of like a bonus. It was in this little pottery piece, which was $10, but guess what color it is? It's got a little green there on it, which you know I like. And then it says West Germany on the bottom. So the inside of the Hawkeye refrigerator basket, I think this maybe is supposed to have a lid, and you put your ice there, which, yeah, it'll come out. And then you can put your food or beverages. You've got a little handy dandy belt to belt the lid on. So this is super cute. Okay guys, so if you like going shopping with me, vintage shopping, and seeing my hauls and seeing how I decorate and use things in my space, please be sure to click that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment down below for me. Especially, I wanna know if you know, or if you've had this happen, what you do, what can I do with this darn bowl? All right, guys, see you next time. So these are the two wood bowls that I had over in the living room, and I just thought the coloring went a little bit better within here. And honestly, the basket, I might need to bleach it or something. I'm not sure if the colors are gonna work very well. I just went and grabbed a handful of faux leaves that I had just to play around. And then for fall, I could always add some pumpkins in here. Just kind of plain. currently not liking anything that I got for this basket. I like this basket. I will have to continue to be on the hunt. So stay tuned to see whatever I come up with. None of the things from my haul worked, so I just ended up using things that I already had for the basket. We have a pitcher with some wooden spoons, a wash basin with a pumpkin, a cake stand with some of our plates, and a little green tin to kind of tie in my MJB tins on the counter. And I just shoved in a few little pumpkins as well.